Rendlesham Incident 1980. In late December 1980, there were a series of reported sightings of unexplained lights near Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, England, which have become linked with claims of UFO landings. The events occurred just outside RAF Woodbridge, which was used at the time by the U.S. Air Force. USAF personnel, including Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles I Halt, claimed to see things they described as a UFO sighting. The occurrence is the most famous of claimed UFO events to have happened in the United Kingdom, ranking among the best-known reported UFO events worldwide. It has been compared to the Roswell UFO incident in the United States and is sometimes referred to as Britain's Roswell. The Ministry of Defense, MOD, stated the event posed no threat to national security, and it therefore never was investigated as a security matter. Evaluation by scientific skeptic Brian Dunning and science and astronomy writer Ian Ridpath concluded that the UFO reports were due to misinterpretations of nocturnal lights, a fireball, the Orford Ness Lighthouse and bright stars. December 26. Around 3 a.m. on December 26, 1980, a security patrol near the east gate of RAF Woodbridge saw lights apparently descending into nearby Rendlesham Forest. Servicemen initially thought it was a downed aircraft, but, upon entering the forest to investigate, they saw, according to Halt's memo, what they described as a glowing object, metallic in appearance, with colored lights. As they attempted to approach the object, it appeared to move through the trees, and the animals on a nearby farm went into a frenzy. One of the servicemen, Sergeant Jim Peniston, later claimed to have encountered a craft of unknown origin while in the forest, although there was no publicized mention of this at the time and there is no corroboration from other witnesses. Shortly after 4 a.m. local police were called to the scene but reported that the only lights they could see were those from the Orford Ness Lighthouse, some miles away on the coast. After daybreak on the morning of December 26, servicemen returned to a small clearing near the eastern edge of the forest and found 3 small impressions in a triangular pattern, as well as burn marks and broken branches on nearby trees. At 10:30 a.m. the local police were called out again, this time to see the impressions on the ground. December 28. The Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt visited the site with several servicemen in the early hours of December 28, 1980, reported as the 29th by Halt. They took radiation readings in the Triangle of Depressions and in the surrounding area. The significance of the readings they obtained is disputed. Halt recorded the events on a microcassette recorder. It was during this investigation that a flashing light was seen across the field to the east, almost in line with a farmhouse, as the witnesses had seen on the first night. The Orford Ness Lighthouse is visible further to the east in the same line of sight. Later, according to Halt's memo, 3 star-like lights were seen in the sky, 2 to the north and 1 to the south, about 10 degrees above the horizon. Halt said that the brightest of these hovered for 2 to 3 hours and seemed to beam down a stream of light from time to time. Astronomers have explained these star-like lights as bright stars.